Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel. So I want to start my Tuesday's Truth off with a huge thank you to so many of you who were able to gift books. I was getting deliveries and packages at my school, and everybody was like, "What are you ordering?" And when I shared it with so many of my coworkers, they thought that was just awesome. So I'm grateful for a community who just said, "You have a need, let's make it happen." So thank you. And for those who were unable to give financially, it's okay. I thank you for your support, for sharing the video so that other people can see it. And so thank you. But I wanted to talk about something that happened last week that was pretty remarkable for me, in particular as an educator. There was a student quite a few years ago who just couldn't get himself together. He was a very nasty, his mouth was nasty I can speak for me. I don't know about all the educators, but very nasty attitude, always came in, oftentimes would like punch things, break things because he was angry. And it turns out that, he just wanted his mom, who was not in a good position to be in his life. And no matter what we did, no matter how we tried to provide for him, how we tried to help him, he was in therapy, even with his dad, it was all bad. And my last encounter with him in my classroom was not good. It was very, very, very toxic and crazy. And when he left, I did not know that would be the last time I would see him in my classroom, but it was the last time that I saw, again, years ago, that I saw him in my classroom, probably about 5 or 6 years ago now. And I would see him like on the corners, on the block, like it was just frustrating because, you don't want to see any kid go down that path, but he was there and there was nothing that I could do about it because he was just in a space where he wasn't listening. He didn't care. He had all the answers. It was whatever. So last week, I'm in the hallway and I have to go into the main office for a sec. And I see this guy saying, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my cousin and you need to see my ID," and all of these different things. And I kind of looked and glanced again, and then he just yelled out my name, "Miss Hassel?" And I was like, I said his name, and I'm like, no way. And it was such a beautiful, genuine embrace because I was happy to see that he was alive. And that's my truth, that he was alive, that he was well. And he was just, I guess, happy. It was very nostalgic for him to be in the building. And I literally yelled out, "Yo, last time I saw you, my guy wanted to fight you." And that was true. I really did. I wanted to put some hands on this child because he was just out of control. But I said all of that to say, sometimes you can only do so much for people, and then you have to literally let them go. And let them go in a way where you don't do more damage to them. You love them to a place where, up until a place where, you can, and then you have to let them go. And it's very difficult because our children, our family members, our spouses, whomever is in a tough place. It's tough to take your hands off of them and let them go. It's tough, and you feel like you give up. You feel like you have given up if you do that. But I'm learning that sometimes people have to kind of go down this path to learn whatever it is they need to learn. And I guess my concern for him was like, you don't have to learn it that way. Like, I can tell you, I can teach you, I can show you. But he was one of those young people that had to go down that path. And it hurt my heart, but I realized that I could not take him to this place that he needed to. He had to experience what he did to be where he is now. And I literally, without hesitation, I said, listen, whatever you need. What are you doing now? Okay, I'm working this job. I'm trying to get this job. I really want to do this. He got his GED. He was like, I'm not going to lie. I did some time. It's okay. Whatever you need, take my information and I will help you. Because what he learned and the way that he had to learn it has now set him on a path that he wants to advance in life. And he has a child, and he said it changed everything about how I was living and how I was moving. And part of knowing your worth is making that decision when someone else's behavior becomes too toxic for even you. I heard this really good song by Toby Nwigwe that says, I can't save you because I'm not God. I can't heal you because I'm not God. But we have to, learn that we can lead people, help people, guide people until they don't want our help anymore. And you have to be okay with falling back and being okay with knowing your worth enough to say, should they come back, I will help in any way that I can. And those kinds of stories are really the stories that, of course, educators and parents, grandparents, we don't want to have to, pastors, leaders in our community, we don't want to have to see people go down that path. But what beauty it is when they come to themselves, when they come back to saying, hey, I can offer more to myself. I deserve more for myself. I have worth. I have value, and regardless of, what I went through, regardless of what his parents did or whomever, he's back on the right track. And it just made me really, really happy to see that. Not where he should be or could be, but where he needs to be right now. It just made me very happy. And so we have to know that we're not throwing people away. We're not giving up on people when they make a decision that not right now. We have to be okay with that, as tough as it may be. I know I'm a mom, I'm, all of a sister, a wife, all of those things. And I'm grateful that I've not had to experience that personally with my family. But we have to be able to take our hands off of things and let God do and be who he's going to be in their lives. And this is the beautiful thing about you knowing your worth. When they come back, should they come back, you can embrace them with open arms and assist them in ways, not, again, to save them or to make everything perfect, but to help them maintain the good stuff that they have established in their lives so that they can move forward. All right. So be aware of your own value and worth so that you can see it in others, and be aware enough to take your hands off of things and off of people when your time is up and there are things that they need to learn. All right. That's my Tuesday's Truth. I love you all. And again, thank you so much for supporting educators like me, because it really is a big help. All right. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon.